What is good, ladies and gents? This is another day of backtesting until I'm profitable. It is day 161, October the 2nd, 2025, of backtesting until I'm profitable. So, recently I've been learning a new model, like the inversion fair value gap model, which I'll be backtesting slowly by slowly. But as of now, let's be dealing with this ICT Classic and Free model from 2022. So let's get started. Okay, we got the daily time frame. So I think we're bullish here, and here's why. I think here there's a new day open gap, so we're tracing to it, and I think we're gonna now push higher. So we'll have this daily high as a higher target. Let's go to 1 hour. Our targets are marked up. Small fair value gap in here, and an SMT. Here we have some SMT already. SMT. Now these are the targets. We also have this pre-market high. Did we have any news? It's 15th February 23rd. We had retail sales. We also have some medium impact news at 10. Okay, this is the target here. Now I don't see any other fair value inside here, but we can see that we've swept some relatively equal lows here. So it's fully open. Okay, very good move at the open. You can see that we extremely start pushing higher. Go down the 1 minute. We've shifted retracement back into the gap, and I think this is also discount from here to here. If we put what's this PD fib? Premium discount. Okay, retracement discount has already been created from here to here, and I think we're gonna go high now. We also have another small SMT here. I was a bit late with this one, but I think I can put my stop somewhere around there, 30 handles, and my target will be the pre-market high and at least this high here, so it will be worth it. So 30 handles, we can risk around $600. It's 630. Oh yeah, because I added a small low there. First target met, trail to here. So looks like we had to meet a short-term target there. Now we've ran this low on ES. Still think we're bullish. Now on the 1 minute, I think this gap is getting respected. Let's see. Back to the 5. Let's see, we've run this high, creating an SMT. And we've actually run this low as well. So the SMT is no longer valid from here to here. So it's now a sweep. Okay, here I could trade the inversion model. can see it presented itself here, inversion closure above, so you can trade that. But I'm waiting for a retracement at least. Come on, give me one. 5 minute retracement into a 5 minute fair value gap. Buy one more contract here with my stop somewhere around there. How much is that? 340. Okay, take profits at this high here. As more liquidity. Don't tell me it stopped me out and then you went to my target. It'll be the worst experience ever. Like this move here, was it like retracing to discount of this thing here? Do something like this, discount, and proceeds to go higher. 4 minute fair value gap. So let's see if it achieves the target. Boom, target achieved right here. So from here to this 4 minute gap, that's 6800, which is pretty good on the Nasdaq, considering we had this crazy chop in the morning. I don't know why. Let's go to the next day then. If this model keeps sulking, we'll do the IFBG just to test it out. So when we go on the daily, it's looking extremely bearish. I don't know why all of a sudden it flipped. So we ran the daily high. Daily low is obviously a next target, which could potentially be taken out like right at the open. And we have some Fed people speaking in the afternoon. Okay. And we have an SMT from here to here. The market's already dropping since 8. What happened at 8 PPI? Oh, so these are the low hanging fruits, and they will obviously be taken out. Like even before open, they were ran directly. Okay, now we've run the highs. I think now we can find some reasons to sell. I'm gonna reject the 5 minute PY. And the small sweep and a couple of SMTs there. Internal shift retracement back into this fair value gap. See how we tap it very naturally. Well, here we could have one-to-one from here to here. Let's try it out though. How big is this? Taking one contract will be hefty. We'll be over risking here. Let's see. Order created. Why isn't it placing the order? Come on. Close one. Close one contract. Okay. So my stop, placing my stops there. My target's this low. I'm betting on it, dropping. What? It's a lesson from the market. It's like, I over traded here. I think this was the model, sweep, shift, retest, then it flies higher. So I was on the wrong side of the market, if I can say so. Considering that we could rebalance to premium, or at least into here and take out the data highs. So I was wrong and I did too many mistakes inside there, but we will recover. Now I think I'm going to be using MNQ for the purposes of risk management. So the next day starts dropping as well. So I think we're gonna go lower, obviously. One of my targets being these daily lows and these swings. Now, 1 hour. We wanna have a huge gap from yesterday as we rejected this thing here. So we've got this huge thing here. Now where is Asia? Have Asia highs as well. So I think we can find some entries as we draw higher towards that gap. And these will be the sell side targets. I think it's gonna push into the gap, reject it, and launch with this drop to the sell side. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Import prices stuff. February 17th. First presented fair value gap at 936. And we're drawing directly to the targets. We push like to the up here. You can see we ran this high. So I'm pretty okay. It's equal highs on ES. So now we are having the retracement. I think we can find some entries inside here. So the 10-minute candle has just opened and retraced back into this 15-minute gap and go down to the 5. Yeah, we're also in this gap and it could be discount. Let's time in premium. Tapped premium, but I take my life. Yeah. Let's wait and see. Rejection, that's what I'm waiting for. So we've already created now an inversion, which I think shows that we could be about to respect bearish price action. So this is where I think we could now start to draw to this, towards this low. So it will be something like this, stop there, 21 handles, that's 42. So I want to risk 99. 1% is, how much is 1% here? 9k. Sorry, Jesus. 900. So 900 over 42. 21 handles. That's like two. That's like two what? Two. 2 millis. Yeah. Now let's see if it gets stopped out in one candle. So we're going to retracing back to the first presented, tap into the first presented fair value gap right there. Okay, we were wrong on the day. Let's go to the next day open on the 1 hour. You can see that actually the draw that we had marked ends up getting hit. Let's see. You get stuff out here. We just went to the first presented fair value gap. We touch it, once more we touch it again. Then we melt lower to this, which is absolutely insane. So executions are hectic. Now it's a new week. We've already run the lows on ES. Still think we could run them on NQ, but NQ is looking kind of bullish, which suggests that we could be drawing now into this gap here. But I would like to see it draw into that, then probably drop, because this side is really attracting, considering we also have some relatively equal lows here and a fair value gap. The price will bounce off of if we retrace there. And I've run these highs here, and wow, this hasn't, so there's potential we could just start dropping as well. Market's going really slow. This Monday, is it a no-news Monday? It's absolutely a no-news Monday. 20th Feb, nothing. Wanted to catch something inside here. I wonder why it went so fast. It doesn't move on the 1 minute. So disappointed with this. So the lows end up getting taken out here. Still bearish on the day. So we're rejecting that 15-minute gap from London session here and here as well. Pre-market low. Now I think we should continue lower. Let's respect the gap, and if we continue lower, then this daily low will be in our interest. as well. We'll have some kind of SMT here. Where is it drawing to? Some pre-market highs probably. Next 15-minute fair value gap is here, and there's the high. That will be the potential target. How beautiful the previous day ends up finding out. So what day we at? We're on Wednesday. Thursday. I could draw higher. Okay, go to. How can I go back? So you can see we end up running this high, creating that SMT. It's from the 15-minute for reference, and there's this 1 hour claimed fair value gap. Now let's see how it gets respected. 5, 4. Okay, 4 is looking good. 3, 2. Okay, 3 is looking better. It has an inversion here. So if you enter here, let's just preview this entry like right on the close, where the stop there and 1 to 2 target. Will it be achieved? Yep, target will be hit right here. So I think I'll also do the model. Let's see if we can find a few setups on this as well, and then go on. So this day low is still standing. For bearish, I would like to see a small internal move that could give us a move. The downside, we have some favorite gap here, but I also have another block here, so favorite gap could kind of be overpowered. So it's for the open. Boom, market opens. Run these highs here. Yes, 70 there. Okay, now here I can sell it. Why? We have the sweep, the shift, we test, and then we also have an inversion and we closed above. So if we go up on the 15, you can see that we've run this high still, and yes, ended up doing that exact same thing, but it didn't run this one. So now I'd like to target these pre-market lows. Actually, this low created at the open, but when you go up on the 5, can see that there is also more targets, so you can also see where is discount from here to here. Discount is pretty much to that low, so that low is sufficient. Even though it's like a 1-to-1. So risk half. Let's risk like, how many is this? 30. We can risk like 13 around there. My stop loss right there. How much is that? 800. Target. How much is this? 825. It's very, very small 1-to-1. And it hits take profit, leaving us with $338 in drawdown. And it continues. Predicting it's gonna hit the target daily low. It should have held. You know how beautiful it could be holding from here. Is it from here to here? This will be 80 points, like 1 to 2. So why didn't we do that? Why didn't we do that? That exact thing instead of, oh my god, this is beautiful. Anyways, yeah, I was grateful for that as well. So this is a daily low. That's why I was so devastated by it not getting hit. So as the 10-minute candle opened, it created a retracement back into a gap, and then market continued to drop, which I think can go down to the 1 hour. You can see, do we have any other POIs the market could roll to? Well, so far you can see some daily lows, but let's see what happens inside here. Okay, push. Retracement back into premium. So do we get an opportunity inside here? Still in the AM session. Just retrace into that gap and I'll sell it. Looks like it's not a rejection, so we're gonna probably sweep a high or just wait for the PM session. Okay, high, ran, delivery. Okay, here we can take another small sell. So if we sell from here, a stop, 20-point stop, and can take like 15 here and sell it with my stop loss around there. So once we take out this low, I'll move to break even because it's a high probability low. Okay, this is very, very low probability considering that we're in lunch. Very, very close to a sell. Get stopped out just like that and return back to break even. We gave back the profits, and funny enough we were stopped during lunch. Next day, now the daily, you can see that we are now rejecting and we're now in the daily fair value gap, this thing here, for which I don't think we are bearish. Before you throw in stones, here's why. We're rejecting a gap here as well. How about 4 hour? Let's do this. 4 hour, we ran a low. right? Yesterday at 14. So this Thursday could be probably expansion, maybe to premium of this range, which will be make this higher. Good buy side liquidity. Oh, sorry. That's the 1 hour. Could also be retracing to premium of this price swing, which I think we already are at. So it's also okay. Premium arrays, we have a gap, small gap there. The 15. We've got this midnight open. What's midnight open? I don't know why it took long to load. Okay, run some lows, push, trace, push. So we have a small 15-minute fair value gap. I think we're gonna continue low, higher. Okay, why was I about to say lower? Retracement to the midnight open, not that. Need to set clear manipulation at least. Okay, we've put in the manipulation, the SMT, and everything we need for the model to play out. Now we can zoom this in and see that we have an inversion. So for the inversion model here, we could just write enter, but let's wait. Retracement, is this like 2-minute gap or anything like that? 30 seconds. Okay, this looks like we've dropped we've shifted here, retracement back into this inversion, and from here to here it's around 20 points. Can take like 13 there and take some buys. If we're bullish, then we buy like under the midnight open. So I'm bullish, kind of. And is there anything that would make my bias invalid? This inversion here will probably deal with that, but we have the SMTs of the lows. So man, it's looking bullish, and considering that the 1 hour 10 a.m. has already printed like this down close, this down move candle here. So I'd like to take some buys here. Let's take this, keep it safe and not risk much. Okay. First presented fair value gap. Oh, shy of the SL by a tick. It's one tick, literally one tick. 12,168.25, 12,160. If I had slightly pushed up the SL, I'd be out by now. Come on, man. Why are you consolidating? Stop loss. Okay, so brand is low. So annoying there. Just on the 1 minute. retracement into VI and fair value gap. I wish I could get a deeper one though. Okay, market ends up not respecting it. So guess what? We were wrong. Bias was bearish. So take that in. I've probably messed up the statistics like 100 times. I think it's like now 20% win rate. Ha ha. 30%. We've killed it very, very badly. Let's continue it. Alright, let me go to the next thing. Young cry was spilled milk. So we are dropping, rejecting this gap here to here, sell side liquidity for so that's a lesson I learned yesterday. Vol price rejects daily fair value gaps. Okay. No retracement? Are you really serious? Okay, retracement into this gap here. Can target the lows there, so can sell from here. So what's 1%? By the way, why can't we set it like this? I don't know why FX Replay doesn't have that feature. I mean, trade setter, like clicking this and clicking place order. So I want to risk 1% again, so $980 for a 60 point stop, 55 point stop, so times 2, 110, 980 over 110, that's 9 contracts. Average like 70% of the target. Cool, just close the position. I mean, move stop to break even. How's the 15 minute looking like? Consolidating around. PM session also ends up putting in its own feet, but it's all fighting and nothing's happening. We have this, which we've already hit, but I think that's not a liquidity sweep. That's not like the purpose that we're rejecting that gap. So just gonna wait and see the outcome. No need to SMT there. No need to panic. Okay, even price can't decide on where to go, if it's lower or higher, because now we're like a few minutes to the market close. And we're now in the overnight slowest session. I'm pretty sure when I fast forward it will just stop me out. So this is how liquidity works. People who took positions early get stopped out like this, and those who are late, like a position ran until here and we got stopped out. So I guess I should stick to my plan of just trading. If it's the morning, then I trade only the morning instead. Alright, let's go to the next day. I am still bearish. Okay. Funny enough, the low was taken out on ES. Okay, so we have some buy side here. But I still think we could roll lower. There's more sell side. And Asia lows. Okay, equities open. We're chopping up inside here. You go high, get run. Love to sell it to this low. The 1 hour didn't run this high, neither one of these lower in premium, and I'm targeting retracement into that gap. So 1 minute and set it. So I think I've burnt way too much here, like 97k. Bro, that's too much. So let's say risk 1% again, 970, and we divide it by 20 times 2. That's 24 micros. And take profit, gets smashed. Boom. Get back everything. Plus $103. Yeah, no need to brag. So, beautiful move. And 1% covers the costs. Now we go up on the 1 hour. I still think we're gonna drop probably. Consolidation, 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 closing positions. This is why I don't really like backtesting for long. I start hallucinating. Yeah. How about we close it here? Let's check the statistics though. It's for like a 20%. Oh no. 31. I mean, you can do better, man. You can do better. I can do better. And I wonder why they say 5 minutes back tested. So disappointed. Anyways, it's an FP week. If you can remove this, now go to the daily. and see if we can do some analysis. So I'm not thinking this day is gonna tempt me, and here's why. It's looking bullish, but we're rejecting a fair value gap here, so I think we're gonna go bearish, and my targets are this and this. So next day open actually. Now 4 hour would look better at least because the 1 hour is crooked. So 4 hour rejection of a beautiful gap and 4 hour targets in case this day decides to pay us. 1 hour, we've run the highs here, so I have some sort of manipulation in the is this the 4 hour gap? Yeah, so what's this? The daily gap. Okay, so on the 15 you can see that we've already dropped, so probably if we can get a retracement into somewhere there, then the entry will be full, and that retracement will probably be like an manipulation. Okay, right there. Look at the 1 hour. It looks like we're rejecting this, but when I go lower, you can see we've run this high internally. Sweep and SMT. I can see it's gonna go lower, but there's no fair value gap. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, now here I think we can enter. Retracement, rejection. Eregani jiza ibyo ntekerezaho. 1% is 1k, and 1k, that means 1000, sorry, 1000 divided by 62 16. Is this like 1-to-1? Not a 1-to-1 yet. If it becomes a 1-to-1, I go to break even. Okay, now it's testing my patience. But this is like 1-to-1. But again, why would I move it to break even without waiting and see what the market is really intending to do? Huh? So for the purpose of learning, so just let it do its thing. Now we've dropped pretty close to this low. Here is when I would consider closing some partials, because closing partials increases win rate, and win rate increases confidence and money. Come on, what is shy of from this low? The market makers were like, no, he's not gonna make money at this day. It's already close to lunch, so I'm gonna close this position right here. We have an SMT, but oh god, this thing is testing my patience. Okay, these last minutes. Lunch. Stops us out or falls shy of the high. Okay, we get stopped out right there. And honestly, if we do like a review of the trade, look at how good it was moving. I could have closed it there, but no, that was not my target. My target was this low here. I mean, it's so disturbing. Should I have closed it? Actually, here I should have moved to break even because this was like 70% of what I expected. I expected 60 handles and these were 40 handles. So 40 over 60, that's 66%, so not 70%. So it's another lesson. Keep in mind it's NFP week. NFP week. And I am still bearish with these crazy candles. Remove this. Okay, sorry. Remove this. And the previous day ends up actually, I think, achieving the target. Now I'm still bearish. We're on Wednesday, 1st March. I'm targeting here and here. By the way, let's see how the statistics of that February were, because I'm pretty sure they were messed up. Session results. Okay, let's go back to backtesting then. Okay, so daily lows are the targets here. Relatively equal lows, but mark that one. What news did we have? Let's check it out. No news, just the open. ISM manufacturing PMI at 10. SMTs, is this an SMT? From this highs here that were taken out while they weren't on NQ. But I'm wait, and then the manipulation gets put in as well on NQ. Okay, the 10 a.m. news. And now here I think we're gonna drop retracement back into the fair value gap. This is so nice. Sweep, shift, retracement back into this inversion. I think this would have been a good entry. Dude, if you can predict the the 1 hour candle at 10, bro, you're a king. Okay, I think now we're gonna drop sweep, shift, retracement. SMT there. So I'm going to daily. It's like the daily objective has already been met. So no trading. We just wait and tape read this. I'm gonna tape read this and see. Do we like drop? Oh, equal lows. Ah, come on, I can trade this. No. Hail the setup. No, I gotta replay this. Look at this move. It's a 1-to-1. Let's say you catch it here. For which, if you catch it here from here to probably here, this high here. Let's check the 5-minute. So let's say you get from here to here. That's 37 handles. 37 handles with a 1%, 914. 914. So 914 divided by so 37 let's do that's 12. So you sell 12 contracts here. Let's observe this. It's not for the purpose of like making the green P&L. That's okay. Maybe that will be like part of what will happen, but you can observe how if just execute on the edge man without fear, we can make profits. 1.6R play it out and it drops take profit very quick. So I mean this model works really nicely. So yeah, very good trades around here. So I'm gonna close the session, and until next time, stay blessed. I really enjoyed this.